Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of She Plays Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn with Kovu and a little Wandering Eyes. I'm still in the Halloween spirit a little bit. I mean, well, Halloween is technically not here yet, but you guys probably, by the time this video is uploaded, I think Halloween will be over. Maybe a few of you have gotten married, some of you probably are at your children's graduations, you know, that kind of thing, because of how fast I upload, you know. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and continue the Conjurer storyline here, because we did hit the next milestone, which is the level 15. I mean, we've already been past the milestone, but let's go ahead and just continue it anyway. It's good to see you again, Kovu. You like my costume? By the aura you exude, displaying you have grown further as a conjurer. Oh, I'm glad that you noticed. The time has come that you acquaint yourself with the third element of our art, water. For the first part of your lesson, you want to take this flask of pristine water and pour it at the foot of hedge tree found near the Hawthorn hut. The water's purity will draw forth the corrupting entity that is siphoning the tree's life force. Dispatch this being and then speak with Brother Yasin at the Hawthorn hut. As you might expect, he is a conjurer with a fine ear for the murmurings of brook and stream. Listen well to his advice if you would learn to master the element of water. Very well! Let us go meet the man! You think you'll like my costume? Alright, so we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this in my, my Halloween costume. Why not? I think I got this. It's only a level 15 quest. Psh, we definitely got this. Let's get the pristine. Boop-a-doop. Aha! Water elemental tainted water sprite. Behold me in my chocobo glory. Look at it. I'm dodging all of his attacks. That's how much I rock. This water elemental ain't got nothing on me, yo. Alright, we cleared the tainted head tree, and now we shall go and talk with man that we've come to talk to. Ah, hello, Rolf. Speak with me. Oh wait, no, you're not the one I want to talk to, hold on. Wrong thing, you're for the main scenario. Here we go, in the room. Greetings, Kovu. Brother Isumi informed me of your coming. I assume it was you who purified our befouled water at the hedge tree. The joyous bubbling of the elementals was pleasure to hear. On behalf of both of them, and myself, I thank you. Now, without further ado, let us speak of that which Brother Isumi sent you here to learn. I trust you do not find it strange to be asked to tend to a tree when your lesson this day concerns the element of water. One need not have studied botany to realize that the forest requires more than rich soil to flourish. Water is essential for carrying the nutrients in the earth from a tree's root all the way to the very tips of its leaves. This precious liquid is the lifeblood of the Twelveswood. Without it, naught would grow. But should it rise in too great a volume and too swiftly, the nourishing flow will become a crashing wave that washes away all before it. It is important to realize that all of nature is in balance. As conjury derives its power from nature, we must take care not to use our art and manner like to disrupt this state. Ever must we be mindful of the ceaseless tug-of-war embodied in creation, this fruitful stimulant of the elements. Brother Joachim, are you about? Yosin. I am here, sir. What has transpired? A herd of antelope stags have gone berserk. I don't know what's got them so panicked, but there's no calming them now. The mad beast gored the soldiers sent to shepherd them away from civilian settlements, leaving us with a pile of wounded over our Jocelyn Spire, and not enough hands to stanch the bleeding. We need a healer and fast. Curious. I sense nothing amiss in the whispering of the elementals. What could have frightened these antelopes so? Ah, apologies. I shall revisit these musings anon. Let us make haste. If matters are as chaotic as you say, I fear the number of injured may be rising as we speak. I doubt that the two of us will suffice. We must divide our forces. Kovu, travel straightway to Jocelyn's Spire and tend to the wounded. I shall endeavor to rally further healers and follow after you, bearing what restorative unguents I can. You, sir, head to Stillgate Fane and beseech the aid of Brother Isuni. And so we have arrived at Anyud. Hello, Anyud. How you doing? Hur, a conjurer, you say? Praise Nothika. You've come not a moment too soon. Sounds like yet more wounded have just been carried in. Pray, offer them what aid you can. Okay, I guess I can do that. You show me the wounded. Oh, hello there, the wounded soldier. You're gonna need a cure. I think I can cure you. I can breathe again. Thank you. Alright. Oh. These folk are out of danger for the present, but I fear our reprieve shall be brief. The battle with the stags yet rages, and there are reports of yet more wounded. I bid you join the Wood Whalers and help put an end to this. Seek them just off the road that leads to the northeast, and do not worry, my art should be sufficient to prevent matters from worsening here. Now go. Okay, well, jeez, don't get so bossy. Oh, looks like we're gonna have an instanced fight on our hands. Come to lend a hand, have you? Quickly, the fight is this way. Sure, let's do it. I got this. Now, I had to get into my regular gear because I'm like, you know, as much as I love the other gear, no. Conjurer, your aid! Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Meow. Is Sylvie gonna help at all? Whoopsie. Oh, well, there we go. Simple enough. Just keep them alive and they'll come to your aid. He's like, wait a minute, I didn't need a heal. What are you doing? Miss? I'm fine. Don't mind me. Pray tell me that we are not too late. I think she just tried to cast rays on him. Sylvie, what have you done? I forbade you from using such methods. Guildmaster, I will not see your report for your mother's mistakes. Repeat your mother's mistakes. My mother never did anything wrong. Kovu, may I ask that you follow her, please? I fear my presence will only serve to provoke her further. She cannot have gone far in her weakened state. Following little girls. Ah, yeah, nothing can go wrong there. Yeah, there she is. I don't understand. When I try to cast spells, nothing happens. When I reach for my power, there's just nothing there. Is this what the Guildmaster was trying to warn me about? He said I was repeating my mother's mistakes. The same thing happened to her, losing her magic, I mean. And then she... Am I going to die? This can't be happening. I didn't think... Please, I need to be alone. No. Oh, I gotta report to him. I thought I was gonna have to follow her again. Alright, report back to Isumiyan. Ah, hello, brother Isumiyan. Kovu, you have returned at last. Were you able to speak with Sophie? I see. I once taught you that conjurers harness the power of nature that we might bring about change. Earth, wind, water, healing. The principle is no different. For the art of mending, we draw on the boundless life force of nature and bestow it upon the wounded. Sophie has never sought to borrow from that bounty. Her power to heal stems from her own life force. The vital energies of mortals are, however, finite, and now that which I most fear has come to pass. Her mother unwittingly took her own life through the continued use of her healing skills. And Sylvie's aptitude for the art is, if anything, even greater. Thus, it is not unexpected that she should reach the limits of her strength at a much earlier age. If we do not intervene, this terrible tragedy will be repeated, and I, for one, could not bear to see the child suffer the same fate as her mother. I shall think of a solution to this dark dilemma. It may be that I have need of your assistance in the near future, Kovu. Do not doubt your abilities. You are a conjurer who has passed the trials of earth, wind, and water. You grow closer to nature with every passing day, and I sense within you the seeds of greatness. In your encounter with water, you learned its role as a bringer of life. But you also felt the implacable power of a surging wave as it swept you along in its path. Like earth and wind and nature at large, the element of water is possessed of more than one aspect. Having completed the third lesson, I am satisfied that you have mastered the fundamentals of conjuring. In recognition of this feat, the spell Fluid Aura is now yours to command. Yet this is but the beginning of your journey. Henceforth you must strive to attune yourself ever more closely to the elements and to nature. Alright, sweet! So we're getting a shield and a staff and Fluid Aura, which is a nice new ability. We could get the cat and cowl, but honestly, I don't really want it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. Hooray! Fluid Aura! Fluid Aura is a pushback ability, so if things start getting up in your face, you'd be like, back off, yo. I got water. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and end the episode there. Thank you guys so much for joining for this episode of She Plays Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn with Kovu, and I will see you next time.